What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome to yet another episode on the Kuminong Traveling and Lifestyle channel. If you are new here, my name is Kumi and you're on the Kuminong Traveling and Lifestyle channel. You're welcome. Thank you to everybody who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm on a mission to reach a target of 100 by the end of this week. Please do subscribe. We need to keep this channel going. We need to keep the numbers increasing so that I can be motivated to help you guys get somewhere in life as I post the videos that I'm about to post. So in today's episode, okay, sorry, I was just trying to read the notes that I've written because I don't want to miss anything. So if there's a lot of developing countries, right, that are needing help, helping hands, extra hands for one thing or another. I will give you example like countries like Canada, countries like Australia, countries like UK, in the UK and also in Japan. There's a whole lot of these countries, guys. They do need extra hands. And I know that you are somewhere in your country, things might not be going so well for you because of the bad economy, which was not created by you. However, I want to remind you that your future is in your hands. Your future is in your hands and you need to do something about it. You can't keep on waiting for a government that you don't know when are they going to do something about it. You only have one life. Just imagine how many more years you're losing waiting on the economy to improve or waiting for something to happen. If you're from South Africa like me, like myself, I come from South Africa. Unemployment, guys, just go to Google, just say unemployment rate South Africa. It's ridiculous, basically. And our government doesn't seem to know what they're doing about it. Actually, there's nothing that they're doing about it. And if you zoom in into that unemployment percentage, majority of people who are unemployed are youth. And what the government is trying to do, instead of creating more jobs, they are just saying, let's retire people who are within the industry already, who are old. Let's retire them earlier so that we can put the younger ones. But what about more jobs? Like, we've been promised more jobs. I don't know when. Pandemic is not even an excuse. Our government knows what are the problems: corruption, looting, state capture, and all those things. They need to do something about it. However, that's not your problem, because really, what can you do? As a citizen, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. What you can do is to take your future that is in your hands and do something about it. So before I share these two opportunities with you that will help you get to Japan for free, guys. You can come and live in Japan for free. And while you're at it, you get paid. So the first opportunity that I want to share with you guys is the teaching English opportunity. So with no experience, like you just come to Japan, what is required for you is just to have a 4 years degree. So in this case, if you have done your 3 years diploma separately and you have done your BTech, you'll qualify. If in other countries you just done your degree, which is a 4-year degree, then you will qualify to come and teach English in Japan. They don't need any teaching qualifications. They don't need any teaching experience. And also there's no specific educational background. I'm going to do a specific video to just take you through step by step on how you can grab this opportunity of coming to Japan and teaching English. So what's happening with the English teaching? Just to give you guys a little bit of a background, Japan needs to grow its economy. Its economy has been stagnant for a while. It has been years that they've boomed post the World War II. They did boost the economy. It came up. They were doing well, and at some point it came to an equilibrium. It's no longer growing. So right now they want to grow the economy. However, the challenge is that globally the business language is considered. I'm not saying that. I've just read about it. I've just been schooled about it. The business language is considered English. So those who don't know, Japan as a country, it's a monoculture. Everybody who's a Japanese is just Japanese. It's not diverse like in South Africa, where we have different cultures, different tribes and stuff like that. In Japan, people are Japanese and they speak one language, which is Japanese. So in terms of them to now venture into the globalization and leverage and benefit from the economy and grow the economy, they need to be speaking the business language, which is English. And as a result, back then, I don't even know when, I will go and check on Google, they decided, let's get to teach our citizens English so that we can be at a position where we are able to trade, export, import at a global stage and expand what we are already doing. They need to do business with more countries. I'm not saying they were not doing that. They are doing that already, but the products that they are producing in Japan, they can do way much more if they just introduce English on top of that. Just imagine if maybe a rice cooker, which is a good thing, now is translated into English and then it can be exported to other markets across the world. So yeah, they need to grow their economy. They need to be speaking the business language, which is English. And then they started with America. They had an agreement where, because America is English native speaking country, and then they employ the American citizens. It doesn't matter your background, as I said at the beginning, it doesn't matter your background. They don't need a teaching qualification. They don't even need teaching experience. As long as you have that 4 years degree, you can come here and teach English in Japan. And if you're from my country, like in South Africa, you're considered native English speaking country. So our country is native English speaking country. Unlike other African countries where their native languages, like DR Congo, they speak French. So they are not regarded as the native English speakers. So in South Africa, you're already positioned to come here and teach English already. By virtue of you being a South African, you're a native English speaker. Therefore, you don't need to prove that you can speak English. You don't need English proficiency test for these English teaching jobs, and you don't need experience. You just need to bring your 4 years degree. And then in another video, I'm going to expand more in terms of the process. How do you go about applying for these English teaching jobs? Before I could get into university myself, I was going through that process parallel. Like, I was just going through that process. And even when I lived here in Japan, I did apply for English teaching jobs. So I know what it takes. I know what it looks like. So I'm going to take you guys through that process on a separate video. Be on the lookout for it. And then how do you come to Japan and teach English? There's a JET program, JET, G-E-T. I will put it here so that you guys can see the JET program. This JET program is a government partnership with other governments. So it's a Japanese government partnering with other governments. I know in South Africa, you go through our embassy, in South African embassy, in other countries as well. I think they do the same with the JET program. However, JET program is not the only way. So with JET program, you come here and be what we call the ALT, the assistant language teacher. So what that means is that you're not even going to be teaching Japanese children English. If you're worried about confidence, if you're worried about, I've never done teaching, I don't even know, I can't manage a class and stuff like that. So no, don't worry. You're not going to be teaching anybody English as an individual. You are going to be assisting the English teacher, the Japanese English teacher. So the Japanese teacher is teaching the Japanese children English. It can be in an elementary school, in a junior high school, or in a high school. And then you're assisting them maybe with grammar, with spelling and stuff like that. So you're not going to be in charge of the entire class. In other circumstances, yes, you're going to be. And then JET program, as I said, is not the only program that can get you here for free. So when I say for free, is they will sponsor your visa. Once they give you employment, they will sponsor your visa and they will give you a salary every month. I will put on the salaries right here on the screen so that you guys can see that I'm not giving you stories that don't even add up and stuff like that. And also down below in the description box, I'm gonna leave the links where you can go and check for yourself JET program. You can check that they do sponsor your visa. They give you a job first and foremost, then they sponsor your visa. Before you come to Japan, you need to have a visa, and then that visa of yours will be the employment visa, that you're employed, and it will be on a contractual base. Of course, they give you a 1-year contract, but I know a lot of people, and a lot of South African people who are here already. They came here thinking, now I'll do the 12 months and see how it goes. Now they are even exiting the 3 or 4 years now as we speak, because it's such a nice program to be on. Yeah, and then JET program, I've been saying this for quite some time now. JET program is not the only program that can get you here. There's several programs that are also assisting. They are just doing a similar thing, but they are not managed by a government. They are like privately owned. I know Interact, I know ECC, I know it's quite a number of them. I'm gonna list all of them and give you a link where you can go and apply. So you can apply for these other ones. If you missed the JET program, which is a government through your embassy, you can apply for these other ones on the link that I'm gonna leave on the description below. People from Africa, please don't get stuck. Like I said, your future is in your hands. Your future is in your hands. Government is not coming to save you. You have yourself to save yourself. So do yourself a favor. I see a lot of my African brothers and sisters, and I love what you guys are doing. Like, get out there, get out there. If you know in Canada, they need truck drivers, they need teachers, they need whatever. Get yourself out there, go do your job. There's nothing more frustrating than being in your own country. You just want to be in your own country and do what? And you don't even have a salary. That's more frustrating for me. You're wasting your life. You're wasting your life away. You're wasting your degree away. Take that degree, apply for English teaching jobs, come and teach English. Even in South Korea, actually, you can go teach English. In China as well, I know a lot of people that I can even refer you to, and they can help you with the process. They are teaching English in those countries as we speak. So if you have your 4-year degree, 4 years degree, either a 3 years plus a 1-year BTech, they amount to 4. You just come and apply for English and teach English. And then with the other programs, you don't have to wait. The intakes, you can apply directly with them, and then they will give you an interview. Even if it's online, they will give you an interview. Basically, they do an interview online. You don't have to go through the embassy. And then once they interviewed you, they're happy with you, they offer you a job. They then sponsor your visa. Your visa says, we are saying this person should come here, we are employing the person. And the good thing about it is some of these organizations, they then give you a housing, free housing. They give you a free flat for you to live in. If you go and Google or you go on YouTube and check the JET program, or maybe English teachers in Japan, you will see how it goes. Some will tell you which organizations they're working for and what are the benefits. There are different benefits. They give you, they subsidize your health care. In Japan, we are all on the national health insurance. It's not like everybody gets better medical care and then the others don't get. And then the other thing is that they give you a whole lot of things, but they sponsor your visa, and then they're gonna give you a salary. Some salaries are way too high. Some, like the entry levels, like I said, I'm gonna leave the the link in the description box. Just go and check for yourself. And then there are 2 ways of teaching this English. So the first way, I'm just trying to go too fast so that this video is not way too long. It's way too long already. So you can teach English in the schools through the JET program and Interact. And the other way, they call it Aiken, I think. So that's where you teach people who are not school going. Like you teach adults who are already working, who are already in industry, or just ordinary citizens who just want to know English and converse with English for the sake of their businesses. Like where I am right now, the people in this local community, most of them, they've learned English because their community is popular and they want to keep on doing the homestays. They welcome foreigners. They want to just expand their tourist activities. But if they can't speak English, they know that it's a limitation, and no tourist is gonna just go and learn English to come and holiday for a week or 2 or so. So they are trying to learn English for those purposes. So yeah, you can teach in the schools and you can teach outside of the schools. I will do a separate video on that. And then the second way in which you can come to Japan for free is if you come and study. Yes, if you come and study in Japan, you can come for free. There are 2 scholarships that are very popular that I'm going to touch on. Also, I'm going to do a separate videos on these 2 popular scholarships. The first one is MEXT. People stumble on these things by chance, by mistake. I don't know. I've asked a lot of people who are on the scholarships. I asked even one of my friends, I asked, how did you know about the MEXT scholarship? Because she did the 2 years of her master's degree, which is taught in English. A lot of universities, they are teaching in English, so don't worry about that. You can come and do that. So I asked her, she came and did that 2 years master's degree and then proceeded to do her 3 years of PhD. Right now, she's doing a postgrad. So you can imagine a postdoc thing with the university in Japan. Now it's been 7 years since she's been in Japan. So I asked her, how did you know about MEXT? And she said, no, I just stumbled upon it. I was busy studying, minding my own business in South Africa, doing my undergrad, and I was looking for jobs and blah, blah, blah. And then I entered my email for something. One day when I was busy doing Google search for jobs, then MEXT popped up. So that's how she knew about it by chance. So you don't have to know about MEXT by chance. I'm going to take you through the process. What is MEXT scholarship? What does it offer? How do you apply for it? So that you position yourself to say, okay, if you have a undergrad degree already, how can you come here and do your master's degree through a scholarship? And then the other scholarship program which my husband was awarded is called JICA. So with JICA as well, they are similar with MEXT. So I'm going to take you through the process because I know the process. My husband went through the process. He was awarded the scholarship. So with the scholarships, both of them, how they work is that they pay your university tuition. Once they give you the scholarship, they pay your university tuition. You don't have to worry about stuff like that. And then they give you a stipend, a living stipend. So if your intention is to come here and further your studies, you're better positioned if you go with the scholarships. Of course, the 2 scholarships that are popular, and then they give you a stipend which amounts to a minimum of 18,000 rands in South African rands, and in Japanese yen it can be 150,000 yen or so. I will also put the links of both MEXT and the JICA scholarships so that you can see for yourself. I'm not lying to you, I'm telling you the truth. And then we are here in Japan. We've been here with our other African brothers who come from all over Africa. Like we have people from Mozambique. I myself was studying with one of my African brother who come from Moz. So we are doing our master's degree. I will take you guys through the scholarships. So yeah, those are the 2 ways in which you can come to Japan. For work opportunity, you can come and teach English. The salaries that you get paid, guys, it ranges between, I think minimum is about 30,000 rands, South African rands. You can convert it in your own currency if you're from other African countries. So the other thing that I wanted to mention before you log off and say, no, this video is too long and blah, 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 blah. So I want to tell you guys that we as Africans, we need to start looking after each other and after our own interests. You will be surprised to see how other people from other countries, they are looking out for each other. I see a lot of Indians, they've moved to other countries for opportunities. They are out here on YouTube, they're sharing these opportunities. They are not hiding anything. They are not saying, oh, I know about this scholarship, I can go live in Canada and get a permanent residency afterwards and not tell anybody. No, we are not. We should start looking after each other, looking after each other's interests and share opportunities that we know of. We know our continent, there are struggles, there are leadership struggles, there are corruption struggles, and we feel for each other. We can't all go camp in South Africa. South Africans are also burdened. The health system is burdened. The schools are burdened. I know, I'm a South African, I live there. We need to start venturing out. We need to start coming all out. Let's explore other countries. I'm here to share with you about the Japan opportunities, and I said there are 2 ways you can come and be employed and teach English, and the second way is that you can come and study, and after studying, guys, people are getting employed here. So we have people who are employed here, people that you are popular that you know of. I know a brother of mine from South Africa. His name is Tsietsi Manare. He is a weatherman. He is doing weather in the biggest Japanese television thing. is NHK, so he is employed here. Japan needs hands. They need extra hands. Their population is declining. They need the economy to grow. So even after studying, you can still continue living here, or come and live here and teach English and then get paid that 30,000 rands, and then you're gonna be able to survive on that money. Just imagine how much money you're waiting for in your country, where you're not getting probably nothing, or you're getting less than that 30,000 rands. So as we go along, I'm gonna take you through all these nice opportunities. How can you live here and get free housing, or even cheap housing, and how to navigate life in Japan, because we've been here for over 2.5 years with our children. So thank you so much for everybody who watched up until this far. I appreciate you guys, and please be on the lookout for the next videos where I get to explain and take you guys. I will actually do a screen recording. I will take you guys through the application process for English teaching jobs, what are the requirements and stuff like that, and then do the video about the 2 scholarships, and take you through, guys, the process of what does it take, so that you can prepare yourself, position yourself, so that when these opportunities come, you grab them and keep your life going. Guys, you're gonna have fun here. Japan is such a nice country. I won't lie to you, like, it's such a nice country. It's way ahead, years ahead. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you. Subscribe, and please leave a comment, ask questions, guys. I don't even know what you want to know, but yeah, I'm willing to do content, but I just want to know that, is it helping you? Ask questions, ask whatever questions you want to ask, so that we can help you. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. God bless.